Hey everyone, Val here. I'm with Steve. He's down there in the garden. We have a potato plant that's dead. So we're gonna go ahead and see if there's any potatoes underneath. And then we're gonna run out to the big garden, or the bigger garden, and see what we got that's ready out there. I've already picked probably 5 quarts of tomatoes. What I'm doing is just blanching them, taking the skins off and freezing them so that I can get as many tomatoes as I can for us to make our spaghetti sauce with later. So we'll just thaw them back out, make spaghetti sauce out of them, and can them. So we're going to today dig up this plant and see if there's any potatoes under it. We're going to go out to the garden, see if there's any more tomatoes, any more cucumbers. We've gotten a lot of cucumbers. So we are very blessed with what the garden is doing this year. I think we have some beets that may be ready too, so we may pick a couple of the beets and cook those up later today or tomorrow. So let's check these potatoes out and see what we have for this one potato plant. We have several others, but this one died, and usually when they die off, it's time to dig them up. So let's dig it up and see what happens. So this is where the potato plant was. This is a pot. This pot has potatoes in it too. Hopefully they're growing. We are hoping there's something underneath.
I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, well, let's see. Oh. A couple little ones. The little ones are good for butter potatoes. Doesn't look like much in there. No. Well, that looks like a dud. Let's hopefully these the potted potatoes will do a lot better. We'll see what happens. Alright, so this is what the garden's looking like. As you can see, the squash and the cucumbers have taken over. The tomatoes are doing really well. We've gotten, like I said, a lot of tomatoes off already. And there's a lot more. We got some spaghetti squash growing down here that are doing wonderful. That one probably can be picked. That one's big enough to pick, so we'll pick that one. I'm going to cook them up and then freeze them so that we have them later in the year. There's a cucumber, Steve, if you look right up there, that needs to be picked.
Where? Right
there in front of me. See right up there?
Yes.
And there's another spaghetti squash right beside it too. All right. Oh, looks like a cucumber hidden down in there, if you look where my camera's pointing. Oh, there's another one there too. That's a little small. There's one right in front of me. That way a little farther. Keep going north. Oh. Bee in my face. Right, no, to your left, to your left, to your really, really left. I saw it in there. Where did it go?
Here.
No, it's like right beside it, going forward. Right under that leaf right there, up to your left, to your right, I mean, to your right. Right towards me. Right there. All right, there you go. Alright. Huh? Alright, let me put these in the basket. Alright. Let's see what else you got here. Got another one here. Alright, I'm going to carry my basket over here. Let's look at the tomatoes. See while he's checking the rest of these. see what we can get off here. These are looking good. There's a couple of bugs on them, so I'm going to take them off before the bugs eat them. Get off. I can let it ripe in the kitchen. Let it get ripe in the kitchen. Alright. Oh, we got another cucumber here. Oh, here's one here too, hanging off the bush. I guess that's good. We'll take that one too. It's a little small, but not that bad. Oh, I got another one here. I think I might try to make some refrigerator pickles. I'm going to look up a recipe and see what I need for those. I'm going to go in here and pluck some of these tomatoes. That one's huge. Wow. Look at that tomato, Steve. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright. Cool. That one's not quite ready. That one's looking good. That's a nice looking tomato right there. Let me get my basket. Bring my basket over here. These are some more potato buckets here. Hopefully we'll get something off those. We have beets and carrots still here and some beans here. We do have a tomato plant over here against the wall because it was falling down, so I moved it over here. There's a tomato on there that's ready to go. So I'm going to twist that one off. Oh, it's on there good. That one's pretty. Nice pretty tomato. We do have some over here that are ready. Let me see if I can get, we have another cucumber plant over here, and wow, that looks like an English cucumber, but it's not. Look how big that one is. I'll put that one in the bucket. This, I think these plants are liking the rain really good. We got a lot of rain last night and the night before. Wow, look at the size of these cucumbers on this plant. Those two are huge. All right, let's go over to these if I can get myself over here. I think next year we're going to plant the tomatoes. We're going to still plant them in the pots, but we're going to put them in an area that's away from the rest of the garden. It's hard to get around for one thing. And then the next thing is the cucumbers are pulling them over. So here, if you wanna, I'm gonna pick these. There's a bunch of them on the ground right there. Can you see them? Got a lot on this little plant. Not the biggest, but they add up. Let me give you these two. And I don't think there's any more cucumbers under here, but I do see some more tomatoes over there. So let's grab the cucumber or the tomatoes that are ready. I think
just that one.
Oh, that one's kind of got some defects.
That'll be alright.
Yeah, we'll take it anyway. Alrighty. And this plant has some scarred up looking tomatoes on it. So I'm not really sure. They're rotting. So let me chuck that. Ooh. Chuck that one. Alright, so these are pepper plants.
You ready for a few?
They got a late start, so they haven't got anything on them yet.
You ready?
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm rushing her.
He is crazy busy. We have beets down here. Let me see if we can see them. And move your hand a minute. The beets are coming out of the ground, so we're going to pluck a couple of those for eating. There's some beans ready there too. I would leave those and let those grow. Ugh, hide that one back down. Reroot that one. If they're popping out, there's 3 anyway. That's enough for a taste for a meal. Now those are a little small there.
Sorry. Sure enough to go.
Yeah, we'll just wait till they're popping out.
What about the carrots? You think the carrots are ready?
Are they popping out?
No.
Probably not. Then I would leave them in a little bit longer. There are some beans ready though, because I can see they're browned. Alright, let me put my beets in my basket. I don't think I'm going to shake them off just a little bit. There's bush beans. We have some bush beans in here. When the shells turn brown, that's when they're ready to be picked, and we take them out of the shells and dry them, and then put them in the freezer. Once they're dried out, put them in the freezer for about 8 hours, and then take them out and put them in an airtight container, and you have dried beans. So we're just collecting them as they get ready, as they get ripe, and freezing them, or not freezing them, but you know, by freezing them for 8 hours it kills any bacteria that's on them. So we're doing that, and then we're putting them in an airtight container so that we have them to eat later this winter. Oh, that one's not really ready. That one's not really ready. There's still some buds on these. Those aren't quite ready yet. We want the yellow ones with the yellow skins on them. Oh, a little cucumber in there. This stuff is really grown on top of itself. So I think I'd like a garden that just has cucumbers in one section, and possibly squash together, and then one section where we can have our beets and our other stuff separate, because it's growing on top of each other, and it's hard to manage this way. There's another little, oh, I dropped one. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put these in the basket. Whew, I'm sweating. It's hot out here. That's a good little haul right there. And there's still going to be more. Still a lot of tomatoes on the vines. A lot of beets. Still, cucumbers are still growing. The squash is still growing.
You have a cucumber there.
Yep. And the peppers. We're waiting to see what the peppers are going to do. So, and the carrots. Don't know what the carrots are going to do either. But we'll see. Alrighty. Alright, so here's our garden haul for today. We have our beans that we need to pluck out of the shells. Got a couple of beets. We got our cucumbers, our spaghetti squash, a couple little potatoes, kind of sad. And then all of our tomatoes that we're going to let ripen up a little bit, and then we'll take care of those. So, thank everybody for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.